Okay. Hi, sweet peas. You guys did really great. I was just looking to see who actually watched the video, and it looked like some of you guys did. Thank you so much. I know this is difficult with virtual learning. We will go back over everything in class, but this is going to keep us moving along and allow for us to do some really fun stuff when we get to surface area and volume. Okay? Today in our books, we're on page 29. We're in our purple books, page 29. I have my highlighter and my markers out already, and I have Desmos up. That's what you're gonna need. Okay, so if you don't have that up, pause and go ahead and get those materials out for me. All right, let's start with the definition of a circle. Now I know this might sound silly. You guys are probably like, Miss Dustin, I already know what a circle is. Okay, you will need to know the definition, so let's just go ahead and get it down. A circle is a set. Sorry, my phone went into low power mode. A set of points equidistant. Okay, I know that's a weird word. Equidistant from a given point called the center. Sorry, that's the dogs going outside to play in the snow. Okay, a set of points equidistant from a given point called the center. Now this word equidistant, okay, it's exactly what it sounds like. All right, the root word is equi. I'm guessing you guys know equi kind of sounds like equal. So equidistant just means equal distance. Equal distance, okay? Equal distance. Again, if you need to pause this, you can and get the notes down if I'm going too fast. I just don't want the video to be too long and bore you guys, even though you're probably already bored. All right? Parts of the circle, okay? The most important parts of the circle, we have center, we have the radius, and we have the diameter. Okay? The center of the circle, the definition is the given point in which all points are the same distance from. Okay, the center, the given point in which all points are the same distance from. Here's the center right here, okay? Smack dab center. Next is the radius. We kind of already talked about this in class. Okay, the radius, or known as R. Radius is the distance. The distance from the center to any point on the circle itself. Okay, the distance from the center, so from the center to the side, okay, the distance from the center to any point on the circle. You guys have heard me talk about that this is halfway across the circle. Halfway across the circle. Again, pause it if you need to. The diameter. Next we have the diameter. The diameter is the distance diameter is the distance across the circle. The distance across the circle and it goes through the center. Okay, it has to go through the center. All right, did you guys get that down? The distance across the circle, all the way across it, but it goes through the center. So if we look over here, okay, our diameter is going all the way across. Okay, and that's our diameter where radius is just half of it. Okay, on our formula sheet, while we were in class, we did write that the diameter equals 2 times the radius. Okay, don't forget that. The diameter is 2 times the radius. Diameter 2 times the radius. Again, if you need to pause the video and get all those definitions down, go ahead. Okay, we're going to move on to circumference of a circle. All right, the circumference of the circle is the distance around, okay? The distance around a circle. The distance around a circle. And if you remember when we were talking about area and perimeter, okay, the circumference is just like the perimeter of a shape, okay? It's around it. So the circumference is another word for perimeter. Circumference, so it would be all the way around this. In my little cup I have here, okay, it would be this space around the circle, the outside, okay? And the formula for this, it's on your formula sheet. You can go back and look, okay? The formula for this is circumference equals 2 pi r. Circumference equals 2 pi r. Remember, anytime we have pi, anytime we have the pi symbol, we are writing 3.14. We are not, under any circumstances, using the pi button on our computers or our phones, okay? 2 times pi times r. Now, if you look back on your formula sheet to the circle, there's 2 circumference formulas. One is for radius, one is for diameter. So we can also write that one down, okay? So I'm going to flip back. Let Miss Dustin get back to it. Okay, so the other formula we can use is C equals pi times diameter. Okay, those are your 2 formulas. They came right from the formula sheet. You can look at them anytime. They will be right there for you on the SOL. Okay, let's go ahead and give this a go. Like I said, the only thing you want to do is determine if you have the radius or the diameter. So a little key note, determine if radius or diameter, because that's going to tell you what formula to use. Are you going to use the formula with the R in it for radius, or are you going to use the formula with the D in it for diameter? All right. And then the last important thing, you know, I've said it 100 times, but it really matters. Pi, you have to type 3.14. Please don't use the button. Okay.